suffering. Suffering in all its aspects: physical suffering, mental, emotional suffering. All of them ultimately deal with an embodiment and connection with this body. And what I mean by connection is one believing that they are, in fact, this body. And all that entails. That their beginning and their end is with this body. They didn't exist before this body, and they won't exist after this body, or depending on what belief and doctrine, there's other aspects, but it's still once again, even if you believe in something after life, it's like you're automatically negating before life. Again, you didn't exist before this body. And we're going to only exist after this body because of God, or it's because of the scientific theory of energy, whatever it is, the thermodynamics, whatever. Energy can never be extinguished, it just moves. Is the staying and believing that I am this body. And so everything that this body experiences, once again, physically, mentally, emotionally, that it is I that I am experiencing it. And I am this body. I am nothing outside this body. And yet, of course you are. The pure truth of who you are is beyond this body. God or no God. If you're God, then you are of God. Ultimately, you're very, just the existence. You don't even have to do with the material. And if you are dealing with the material, you're just dealing with the idea of it, the spirit. The coming to being by way of the thought of God. The thought of God is truth, because God is truth, and the truth is just that motion. So you have to be of that minimum. If you once again, if you try to get down to this material, this stuff, more than this. Sure I am. Well, sure I can't believe. Sure I am. And so that would experience is it's moving back and observing, realizing the truth existence of those times shall pass. And even understand that past is not even looking at the passing as, well, I'm looking forward to this changing. It's gonna pass. There are those who experience pain and suffering deeper and longer than I say most others. The greatest physical, mental, emotional pain that you have felt, for most of you, has been felt deeper and to a more extreme point than what you have. Is a deepness that's called the extreme pain, or extreme pain that dove deeper. It's there. But it moves, and for those who experience it, the extreme eventually ends. Unless you are some who believe that some won't keep going forever. That's a long time to experience pain deeper than we currently experience. That those deepest scars have experienced. Something in your God says, yeah, that's deserving. Yeah, that's about right. But you go to yourself in those times. You move from the self and you go to the I, and the I is God. There is no other. The truth is there is only one. That's right. It can only be one by definition. So we're just dealing with the spirit and by definition and looking for what is the greatest definition. If it needs to be trillionth to the trillionth to the trillionth time, the trillionth raised to the trillionth time, God's. Is there some value in that? Would it be worth it? So there could be a lot of fighting. Those are pieces of one piece as we define it. Peaceful stillness within the flow of truth. Just pull back from it. We can't believe it's all good. Man, there's so much we could do. And I know I speak the truth.